Hey guys, Kyber66 Pojo here. I haven't posted a video in a while, so sorry. I've actually been grounded, had bad grades, so haven't been able to make videos or anything. I have regionals tomorrow. This is Friday, January 28th. Let me check the date. I'm pretty sure it's the 28th, right? Yeah, Friday, January 28th. Tomorrow, the 29th, there's regionals up in Columbus, Ohio. I will be going. My little brother, he's 9, the little guy. He's going to be going and doing the Dragon Duel thing. So he's playing with all the 12-year-olds and under, or whatever it is. And I figured I'd post his deck. This is a deck that I actually said that I would profile if I got the cards for it, and I don't have all the cards for it. Like, I'm missing some of the stuff that I originally wanted to have, and I've made a few changes, but it's the same basic idea. So I figured I'd do a profile of it so you guys could see it. So here we go. Here's the profile. Let me switch my camera. Alrighty. We've got 3 Stronghold Guardian. This is basically the honest of the deck. You drop this card from your hand when a monster you control is attacked. That monster gains 1500 defense. So that's nice. I'm running 3 Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master. Most people, he has 1800 defense. Most people know what he does when a monster attacks him while he's in defense position. That monster is returned to the top of the owner's deck. So it kind of wrecks a lot of decks and makes them have dead draws. Whatever. He's pretty cool. 3 Gravekeeper Spy, just kind of add speed to the deck. You flip it, you special summon a Gravekeeper monster, which is why I run 2 Guard, because it's another target, and if I set it, when they attack it or when it's flipped up in general, I send 1 monster card on their field back to their hand, so it kind of gets rid of their monsters and makes them, use more resources. This card I should be running 3 of, but I only have 2. It's a Stone Statue of the Aztecs. This card makes it so that all battle damage the opponent takes when they battle this monster while he's in defense position is doubled. So he can make for a really good wall, especially if you use that Stronghold Guardian on him. Like, let's say this guy gets attacked while he's in defense, right? So he's face down, the opponent attacks, like let's say it's a Shura. So he's at 2,000. They would take 200 doubled, so 400. Let's say I would drop Stronghold Guardian from my hand to the grave. He goes up 1,500. Basically, that's an extra 3,000 damage. So they would take 3,400 damage from that that battle, which is pretty incredible. That's a lot of damage just for 1 attack, and the deck gets a lot better when you get into the spawn traps. 2,000 Needles. If this card's defense is higher than the opponent's attack, when they attack it, their monster is destroyed at the end of the damage step. So it's also really funny to use. 2 D-Hero Defender. If he's face up on my opponent's side of the field, during their standby, they get to draw a card. And he also has 2,700 defense for a level 4. So he's kind of a huge wall that they really have to waste to get rid of him, Sangan, literally he searches out for every monster in the deck. There's not a single monster with more than, I think, like 1,200 attack is the highest attack for any monster in this deck. So he searches for anything at all. He's great. And then 1 Flamvel Guard, because it's a level 1, 2,000 defense tuner. The fact that it's a tuner means it's good. It lets a little bit more opportunity with the deck, so 2,000 defense isn't bad either. I don't think I went over the defense of these cards. 1 sec, let me make sure. He has 2,000. I don't care about him. 2,700 on Defender, 1,800 on 1,000 Needles, 2,000 on the Stone Statue of the Aztecs, 19 on the Guard, 2,000 on the Spy, 1,800 on Jiu-Jitsu Master, and the Stronghold Guardian has 1,500, but you discard for him, so you discard him, so you don't ever actually play him. Onto the spells. 3 Savage Colosseum. Any attack position monster on the field must attack if able, and any monster that does not declare an attack, I don't know how that's really possible, unless for some reason there's something that makes it so that you can't attack. But if you have, during your end phase, if you have a monster in attack position that didn't attack, even though in attack position they have to attack, so I don't know, maybe you summoned it in main phase too, I don't know what happened, it gets destroyed automatically at the end of the turn. And whenever you declare an attack, you automatically gain 300 life points. But that doesn't really matter with the deck. This is just so that the people who want to stall, they can't stall. They have to keep attacking, unless they switch to defense, but then they're just sitting there waiting for something to go right for them. So, you know, 2 MST, just get rid of back row. You know, it's back row. Monster Reborn, Reliable Guardian. This is a quick play. This should be a Unity, but I don't have Unity, so I'm running this. It increases the defense of a monster by 700 points, so it's just kind of a filler card since I don't have Unity. Reinforcement of the Army. This searches out for either any of the 3 Stronghold Guardians, or it'll grab one of the 2 Destiny Hero Defenders. So that's kind of like awesome. Get a free Stronghold to hand. The traps, this is where the deck really shines. 3 D2 shield. D2 shield makes it so that it makes the monster's defense double its original defense. So if you have a monster like, let's say, Stone Statue of the Aztecs, the one that doubles the battle damage, this puts him at 4,000 defense. Then if you drop one of those Stronghold Guardians, putting him at 55, that Shura, who would normally only take 200 damage, but then it's doubled to 400, would now be taking, what is that, 4,400. So then if you drop that extra thing, that's 7,400. So it's kind of ridiculous. You can see how that would easily make plays in the deck. 3 Cross Counter. This card, I love this card. A lot of people don't know what it does. It's pretty old. If my defense points are higher than your attack points, I activate this when you declare an attack. It basically takes the effect of Thousand Needles and Stone Statue of the Aztecs and make it any monsters. The battle, like, I activate this when you attack. If my defense is higher than your attack, you take double the battle damage, and your monster is destroyed at the end of the damage step. So it's kind of ridiculously broken, and using it with Jujutsu Master is really funny, especially if he's been D2 shielded. It's just, oh man. Fairy Box, it's a continuous trap. I pay 500 life points during each of my standby phases to keep it on the field, but whenever you declare an attack, I flip a coin. If I call it right, your attack points are reduced to 0 for that battle. If I call it wrong, nothing happens. So basically, if I call it right, it's 0 defense. So that Stone Statue of the Aztecs that doubles the damage, if you have him, D2 shield and Fairy Box, and they attack, their attack goes to 0, his defense is 4,000, they take double, 8,000, that's game, 1 turn. And then I'm running 2 Magical Cylinder, because if, let's say I don't have a monster on the field, which most of these trap and spell cards require a monster on the field to, actually make use of the effects, this will make it so that their attack is negated and they take the damage for it, so it speeds up their life point drain pretty quickly. 2 Battle Mania, I activate this during my opponent's standby phase. All of their face-up monsters are switched to attack position, their battle position cannot change, and they must attack. The only problem with this card is that their monster can still be tributed or used as synchro material, so people can get out of it by that, but if they can't, they are forced to attack, which can wreck people. And then lastly, 1 Metal Reflect Slime. You activate this card. It special summons itself from the spell and trap card zone to the monster zone in attack or defense position. It has 0 attack and 3,000 defense. So this guy with cross counter, which would double the battle damage they take, and like a D2 shield, and then maybe a Stronghold Guardian would pretty much destroy people. Again, it's really funny for a deck. My 9-year-old brother is running this at regionals. I think I already said that, tomorrow. So I'm pretty much assuming that the people who are going to be at regionals aren't going to be expecting anything like this. Most of the little kids there are usually not that bad, actually. They play top tier decks and know how to use them for the most part. So we'll see how it goes. Should be pretty funny. I'm hoping he does okay. I'll let you guys know. I'm also going. I'm going to be using Black Wings. So we'll see how that goes. I will post a video update after the regionals is over. And if you are going, maybe you'll find me. I don't know if that's weird. If you wanted to come up and say hi, I would not think that you're weird. I would say hi back. It's not a big deal. So if you are going, then approach me if you see me. I don't know what I'll be wearing, so I can't say like, oh, look for me, I'm wearing the purple hoodie. Though I might wear my purple hoodie. So if you see someone in a purple hoodie with a buzz cut, might be me. You never know. I think that's it. So yeah, sorry I haven't posted videos in a while. I'm going to get back into that. Hope you guys have been doing good. See ya.